Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Mossy, aka Cybex Trades, and today I'm going to be doing another trade breakdown. Uh, Only took one trade today on SPY, small red, 10 bucks, 2% loss on the small account that I'm currently trading with. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So coming into the day, after a great trading day yesterday for me, we pretty much sold off to uh, around 450, and then we closed around 450 to 459 area around there and wicked. And pre-market we were down below 450. And coming into the day, I was like, all right, so if we can definitely continue to sell off here. There's definitely potential to sell off here. But yeah, as you guys can see, that did not happen. This was a huge level here, the around 448.55 to 448. And if we see on ES as well, it's the 4500 level to 4505, pretty close to each other. And looking at SPX as well, it's also a key level around the 4485. And yeah, so my game plan was to go short below 44. My game plan was to go short. Can't speak for a second. What the heck? My game plan was to go short below 448.55, and well, actually, it was 448. And yeah, so we get a break here. I noticed that we get a break here, and this is basically where I take the only trade and yeah, my stop loss and exit. So I noticed that right off the top here, high volume, we're coming down, and we're selling off. And looking back, honestly, uh, I feel like for me personally, as a beginner trader, that I'm gonna start to take notice is I was the only reason why I took the trade is that I saw this candle pre-market. It made kind of like a little trend line here and broke. But I noticed that this candle was really red, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna enter right off if we're closed above below 448. And I should have waited for at least this candle to close, to be honest with you, before taking the trade. First 5 minutes, I was mainly looking at the 1 minute chart with the 9 EMA that I used to help me stay in the trade for the either either direction. And yeah, so we closed here like this, and I entered here the 448 puts at 166, and then a stop loss exited. If I put my indicators real quick, and yeah, so I exited right here as soon as it touched the 9 EMA. I was like, okay, it doesn't really want to give the push that I would like it to give in terms of price action and momentum and volume wise. So I pretty much exited this position, and yeah, I mean, I'm up for the week, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to really push it, and honestly just being patient and letting the market come to me instead of that. And in this case, I didn't really when I took the trade, I didn't really look at ES as well. Definitely did not have my ES levels on the sharpest ES levels for sure. So looking back at it, I'll have to adjust and prepare before I take a trade on it tomorrow if we see any good opportunities tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, even SPX here, the 44.85 level held, buyers stepped in. ES was wholly below VWAP, so that made me kind of want to short it. And yeah, I mean, when it was below VWAP as well for SPY, I wanted to enter the shorts as well. And yeah, basically $10 loss for the day, 447 puts. Entered the yeah, so I mean, entered exactly for 10 cents less, and exited exactly for 10 cents less. And yeah, that's pretty much. I was keeping a tight stop loss. Didn't want to really risk it, especially for being a Thursday. So yeah, and looking back at it, the only thing I could improve on is that waiting for 5-minute time frame close, as well as contracts, because the contracts that I did buy were I mean, I usually tend to buy like $130 to $140 contract, but 166 and 156, I didn't really have like the best. I don't know. It was basically I used a lot of buying power for one contract for Thursday, and looking back at that, I will have to remember that to not repeat that mistake again. So yeah, that is pretty much for today, and yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.